You know how you walk. This is how I always describe it. You know how when you walk past a part on, a pile or part on the line where it's really hot, and you just kind of do one of these things, and get past it. Well, it's getting that hot. Is that hot, and then it kept getting hotter even, and that's when I just that's when I must have dropped my tool down there, and I just kept going up, and I started to get my shelter out. I was going to use it as a shield. I was moving the whole time. I never stopped moving.
And were you in a run, or were you?
Well, no, I was hiking.
Uh-huh.
You can't run really after that. It was going as fast as I could without. You got to leave a little bit in reserve, or you'll never make it.
Right.
I wasn't in complete failure or whatever. But and I started to get my shelter out, and first thing that came out was my raincoat that I'd stuffed in there, of course. And, but then I got the shelter out, still moving the whole time, and I went to pull that tab. I pulled the tab, and it came all the way off. I don't know why I was expecting it to stop. I thought it'd just go tink, like that. But anyway, I did pull all the way off, and I dropped it, and I just I just kept going. And at that point, during that time, it was just the sun was getting blocked by all the, by the column, and it wasn't smoky so much at this point. It was just like fire whirls they were just zipping by. It's just a dark, eerie red sort of thing, and so I think it's somewhere in here. Yeah, I remember it's more of a kind of a depression sort of thing, and the heat got so bad I was jumping towards the ground, and while I was doing that, I got hit by a gust. And I don't know whether, unfortunately I ended up calling it a blast, and that got construed in all different things, but it could have just been because I was getting so close to ridgetop, the wind was getting stronger, and I got hit by something, just an extra special strong gust. But as I was jumping, I got knocked to the ground, and when I was doing that, I was kind of yelling, and because I was exhaling, that probably saved my lungs if it was superheated air. So I was all the way down. The way I describe it's like it's like you're at the beach and you're not paying attention to the waves behind you, and you're walking in and you get slapped down. It's kind of like that, and then I was able to get back up, between the trough, and then I just started running over before the next thing hit, and either my pack straps had melted or somehow they fell off, and I was just kind of waddling like that, and that's when I noticed. So I went to punch my pack loose, and it was being, because it was being held by the waist belt, and that's when I noticed the skin was hanging from my hand, so I just punched it loose, and then I just ran over the top, down the other side, and ran into Kevin Erickson and Brad Ha, who've been waiting at the tree. We're kind of doing this all backwards, though, but in case somehow you guys don't hear that part, that's what happened.